In this video, I'm going to show you how to compute the mean, median, mode, and mid-range for a given dataset. Question number 7 in MATLAB Math give us a dataset. This dataset has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 values, right? So manually compute the mean, we just need to follow the formula. The formula for mean is to add all the data values together and then divide the sum by the number of data values. We have 10 values. We just need to add them all together and then divide the sum of the 10 values by number 10. And the result would be the mean. So let me show you how do we do that. So we basically just use your calculator to add 230, 195, 890, 885, 880, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 860. Add them all together and then divide the sum by 10. Then you will have the mean. All right. So that's how do we find the mean by using the formula. You can use a simple calculator. How do we find the median? Median is the value in the middle of the data set. Manually finding median requires the data set in a certain order, either ascending or descending. So we need to sort the values in the data set. As we can see, we got lucky. This data set is already sorted. It's in a descending order, right? So to find the median, we can apply this trick. We can cross out the maximum and the minimum. Maximum, minimum, maximum, minimum. Keep going. And since the number of values in the data set is even, we are having two values in the middle. And we need to take the average of the two values. If the data set has even numbers, has odd numbers of values, then use the trick, you will have one value in the middle. And that one value in the middle is the median. If you have two values in the middle, all you need to do is to take the average, add them up, and divide by 2. So in here, both of the two values are 880, so the median is 180. For the mode, let's recall the definition of mode. Mode is a value in the data set with the greatest frequency. Let's see in this data set which value appears the most of the times. We can see 160 has the biggest frequency, right? Other numbers, this value appears once, frequency is 1. Frequency is 1, 1, 1. 180 has frequency 2, but 160 has frequency 4. Since 160 has the biggest frequency, 160 is the mode. Midrange. Midrange is also a measure of center. The definition, the formula for finding midrange is maximum plus minimum and then divide by 2. So midrange is the average of the two extreme values. We need to find the maximum and the minimum and then add them together, divide the sum by 2, and we will have the midrange. And next up, I'm going to show you how to apply TI-84 calculator to help us find the mean and the median. So let me write down the 10 values. We have 10 values. I'm going to share my TI-84 calculator. So let me stop share this and then share calculator. To use the TI-84 calculator to find the important statistics, we go to stat. In the first function added, we select the first function in the menu, added, and I already have the 10 values stored here. Just to know, we have 6 lists in the TI-84 calculator. How do you enter those values? You can enter 230, enter, and you can type another value, 195, enter. If you want to clear this column, if you want to eliminate this column, you can go up. When L2 is highlighted, you click clear and then go down, and then this column will be cleared. The history, the data history from previous question will be cleared, and you can enter other values. So since I already have the 10 values stored in L1, I'm going to go to stat again, go to the right one time, and in the menu of calc, select the first function, one variable stats. Since our 10 values, our data set is stored in L1, so you're gonna enter L1 here. Let me show you how you enter L1. You do shift, go back, stat, calc, one variable stat, list L1, so shift, second, 1, you have L1. Suppose your values is stored in L2, you can do shift 2, L2. And in our case, I stored the values in L1, so second, 1, L2, L1. Frequency list, we do not have a frequency list in this question, so skip it. And then calculate. You should be able to see this result. And in this result, we can see a lot important statistics for the given data set. The first item, X bar. X bar is the mean. Okay, X bar is the mean. And what about median? You scroll down and look for MED. MED is the first 3 letters in the word of median, right? So MED here is the median. The median is 180. Same with the result when we manually find the median, right? For mode, the result doesn't really show what's the mode. Then you would have to figure it out yourself. It doesn't take too much effort, as long as you understand the definition for mode. Midrange. Remember the formula for midrange? Midrange is the average of the minimum and maximum. So when a data set has a lot of values, finding minimum and maximum is not very convenient. But in a calculator, in this page, you have the minimum and the maximum. Do you see here MINX? That's the minimum. Go down, MAXX 230, that's the maximum. So you just need to write down the 2 extremes on your scratch paper and then take the average of the 2 values. You will have the midrange. All right, hope this helps.